What's up YouTube, this is the Magic Cup, and today what am I bringing you with? This is a Wi-Fi battle that I just had. I was like, oh my god, I should just upload this. Like, it was like one of the best battles I had in my life, because like it was like a life-changing moment in this battle. I mean, this battle was amazing. So like, this person kept getting hacks, and then I'm like, no, not on my watch, I'm gonna turn things around. So that is what I did, and this battle, oh my god, it is the best battle I've seen in my life. So basically, I am gonna go right into the battle, and I hope you're really hyped for this Wi-Fi battle. So just before I start, make sure you splash that like button, tap the subscribe button, play around in the comment section below, because I know that you are awesome people, and I know that you will appreciate my content. So I am gonna go right into the battle. we're gonna go right into the battle. So as you can see, we led in the battle. My main focus in this team is Mega Charizard X, so I always try to lead it in first, just because I need to pull off the Mega. And yeah, so I'm like, oh no, he bringing down Azumarill. So what I need to do, I need to just switch out and like change something. I don't want him to like kill me just instantly. So I got into my Rotom just to resist the water type, and I was like, yes, I did predict that right. I'm like, yeah, predicted, yeah, but he gets a crit. He gets a crit, and that is so annoying. So then he ends up switching out, because I know that he knows that I'm gonna Volt Switch. But no, I go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I actually hit the Latios, but that's not good for me, because Latios is a special attacker, so it goes for the Draco Meteor, and as you can see, this is gonna do so much damage. So as you can see, actually Rotom goes down because of a crit. See how much hacks he has right now? Yeah, he has 2 crits in a row. Like, what the heck? It's so annoying. But at least I got to pull off the burn. That is all I wanted. But the burn didn't really matter, so it doesn't matter. So I go to my Greninja. Obviously, he's going to predict the Ice Beam or whatnot. So as you can see, he switches out into his Azumarill just to like play rough. And as you can see, I go for the Ice Beam. I just did Ice Beam anyway. I was like, any move won't affect the Azumarill, so I'll just go for Ice Beam. I already knew he was going to switch out into Azumarill, so I just did Ice Beam anyway, just to resist and play rough. But what I do is actually go for Extra Sensory, just to make this Azumarill go lower and lower. But he goes straight for the play rough, and look what happened. He gets a crit. Like, what the heck? I kept like yelling, why is he getting a crit? Like, what the heck? It was so annoying. So as you can see, I got into my Mega Charizard X, and he decides to switch out. I don't know why, but he was predicting some random, I don't know what I was predicting. I think he thought that was a Mega Charizard Y. But as you can see on your screen right there, it is Mega Charizard X, the awesome shiny Mega Charizard X. So I go for the Flare Blitz. I just did Flare Blitz because I just wanted to do some damage onto whatever Pokemon he switches into. And as you can see, it does a lot of damage. That's why he ends up U-turning out. And like, that did over half. And he gets a crit on a U-turn. Like, why? I don't even get crits on U-turn, and this Talonflame does. Like, I actually end up going for the Dragon Claw. He predicts that, and he goes for the Waterfall. I'm like, I'm gonna live this thing, because you know why? Because my Charizard resists water. I go for the Flare Blitz. I say, Charizard, come through! You know, with that tough claws, Mega Charizard X, Adamane's gonna kill that. The Flare Blitz will hurt, you know? The fire flaming onto Azumarill's fur. So as you can see, it goes into the Latios, and basically what I do, I switch out into my Rhyperior, because it's a bulky tank, and he ends up using Thunderbolt. I never knew that Latios carries Thunderbolt, but his one does. So he goes for Draco Meteor. I was like, please Rhyperior, please let me live. your defense will by no, but I do live with like, what's that? What I'm waiting to see how much health that is. I don't know, but I go for the Dragon Tail, and it ends up killing this Latios out of this battle. So as you can see, Latios is, I think, the first one to lose in this battle. Like, as in, like, on his side. And what I do, I end up switching out because I know a close combat is coming my way, so I switch out into my Conkeldurr, but it ends up him doing a Stone Edge. I was like, I think he was predicting my Arcanine, so I didn't know that, but my Arcanine wouldn't have eaten it up. I don't know if it would, but stupid me, I forgot that he had an Aegis Slash, and I went for the Drain Punch anyway. He goes for King Shield. I'm like, no, why didn't I predict that? I was like, I'm so confident, I'm gonna go for knockoff. Nah, that is what happened. So as you can see, I end up switching out into my Arcanine, go for the Flare Blitz, do whatever I can. I'm like, I need to play smart right here. I actually get the Intimidate drop off. He goes for Sword Stance, like, oh my god, he's gonna sweep, oh no. And basically he's like, no, he didn't need that Sword Stance. He just switches right out and gets rid of the attack. So as you can see, this is Talonflame, and I'm like, Extreme Speed, bam! That doesn't even kill him, which is so bad in my side, but he goes for the Brave Bird. I'm like, man, I'm a physical war, I'm gonna eat this up real quick. This physical war, and he ends up dying by Rico. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna live this hit because I'm a Pokewar. And what does your Talonflame does? It's suicide. I don't care about your Talonflame anymore. So he goes into his what is that, Terrakion? Yeah, he goes for the Sword Stance. I was like, why does he carry Sword Stance? Oh my god, he's gonna set up too. Then I go for a Will-O-Wisp. I'm like, I better burn this Pokemon because I need to get rid of his attack. I'm like, because I wanted to get rid of his attack because it's a physical attack. I'm like, yes, I need to get rid of this attack, but he goes for another Sword Stance. I'm like, oh my god, is this guy gonna kill me just because he has a Sword Stance? I go for the Flare Blitz even though he's a rock type. I'm like, just let it out. I just want to see what I can do. As you can see, I do get the leftovers boost, and I regain my HP as he's getting lowered by the burn. So what I do Extreme Speed, and I'm like, come on, do something. Nah, you already seen it, it's not very effective. It goes for Stone Edge. I'm like, come on, live, you're physical. Now I lose, man. Even though that I'm a physical war, I didn't eat that armor. I'm like, why? And he heals by Shell Bell. I don't even know what Shell Bell does, but I just found out by this battle. So I go right into my Conkeldurr. He's gonna predict the Drain Punch, obviously, but I go for that powerful, that priority, that powerful Mach Punch. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you in the first turn. So I go straight for the Mach Punch. It goes into his Aegis Slash. I'm like, I don't want any more decreasing stats, so I better switch out back into my Charizard now. I'm like, you know what, I can turn things around now. Guess what, first time, like, he might kill me, so I'm like, oh, I'm checking my party. I'm like, what should I do? I end up staying in. I'm like, he goes for the King Shield, and basically I'm like, oh, I'm so dumb, why did I do that? I go for Flare Blitz even though I know he has King Shield, and then I go for another Flare Blitz. I'm like, good, he didn't go for any random bad moves, like trying to get the double, and I'm like, yeah, and he does a Sword Stance and trying to be greeting. I'm like, doesn't this guy have Shadow Sneak? I'm like, what the heck? He goes for King Shield. I'm like, what? I get a free roost and you could have killed me just then. I'm like, what? You have Shadow Sneak, and he uses Shadow Sneak later. Like, what the heck? He had a free chance to kill me, and he's like, no, I'm gonna King Shield right now. And now it goes for Shadow Sneak. Like, why, man? Why did you have to do that? No, I'ma eat this up, and I'm gonna do a Flare Blitz. And like in my Charizard come through video, it's worth it to kill the opposing threat. As you can see, the Aegislash was the threat, even though my Charizard goes down. Look at him! He's putting in the work. He's putting in so much work. So, as you can see, I go for the Conkeldurr, and he sends out his Dragonite. I'm like, oh no, and now I'm like, oh no, he can turn things around with the Dragon Dance. That is something he can do. I go for the Ice Punch, the almighty Ice Punch, and it does so much even though he has multi-scale. It goes for Roost. I'm like, oh wait, he got rid of his flying type. No, he's still a Dragon type. I get a free Ice Punch, and I think this is the end of the battle. I'm like, yeah, if it doesn't kill, I can get some Mach Punch, and basically the Dragon Knight goes down. That battle was so good. Like, he had like 4 crits in a row or 3 crits in a row. What did I do for that? I'm like, you know what? I am gonna turn things around because of I was like, even though he has so much crits, I know there's always a place in Pokemon and in Arceus's mind, because he's the Pokemon god, and you just say, Arceus, I'ma turn things around, so you better help me. So Arceus, thank you if you even helped me, unless it was just my brain that helped myself. I was like, you know what, I want to turn things around. So I'm like, yeah, I did turn things around, and that battle was amazing because of all the smart plays and all the prediction. Even though I did some bad predictions, that battle was amazing. I would like to thank Apollo, even though he doesn't even know me, for joining us today, being the good opponent and being an awesome battler, because he was like, in his message he said competitive battle. I'm like, you know what, I should give him a try. So yeah, Apollo did. Thank you, Apollo, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos. So make sure you splash that like button, tag us, subscribe, and play around in the comment section below. And I will see you later. Bye bye.